these tariffs are not straightened out here within the next month or two, that the economic recession here in Louisiana will be felt by our retailers and everything, because Louisiana grows 1.3 million acres of soybeans.
Tonight, Acadiana soybean farmers are bracing for a worst-case scenario after China imposes tariffs on American products.
Thanks so much for choosing us tonight. Those tariffs are in retaliation to tariffs imposed on Chinese imports by the Trump administration.
Among the American goods affected are soybeans. Now, soybeans are the highest earning crop in Louisiana, earning $680 million in revenue last year. Soybeans are also the state's second highest earning export behind oil. Louisiana has 2,300 soybean producers with 1.2 million acres of farmland devoted to that crop alone. But as Josh Meny reports, soybean farmers are worried about what could happen if these new tariffs stick. It's tonight's top story.
Our biggest customer and the biggest customer that consumes soybeans in the world is China. And Chinese people buy 60% of all the soybeans that are grown in this country alone.
Charles Canatella knows firsthand about the Chinese demand for soybeans. He's played a major role in marketing soybeans to the Chinese pork industry. Now, he's worried that the trade dispute between the U.S. and China could hurt his and other producers' bottom line.
It makes our commodity more expensive than it actually is. You know, if we didn't have a tariff and we could sell on a free market, you know, the Chinese people would pay us $8.50. But if you got a tariff of 25% tariff on top of that, it brings that price back up to $10.
Canatella says since the trade disputes began, he's lost about $100,000 just because of market uncertainty. The LSU Ag Center expects South America, particularly Brazil, to capture the majority of the market share of U.S. soybean exports into China. But even in the short term, the tariffs could have unintended consequences.
You know, the rural economy is all relying on ag. And when the price of commodities go down, the farmers don't have the money to spend on new equipment. And so they just don't spend. They sit tight and wait till times get better when you can spend. So, I mean, you'll see it everywhere from the grocery stores to the car lots.
Canatella says he hopes the tariffs are resolved before harvest season starts in October. In Port Allen, Josh Meny, KTC TV3.
Headlines.